All right. Well, here's what I wanted to get started on. I was thinking about you, Bill, because you're my friend. No, I was thinking about you because you told me wait till you have the Italian food in Paris. And buddy, were you ever right, dude?
I never said Italian. I said just eat in Paris. I don't think I've ever tried Italian food.
I think
Well,
I
you
told you that, Paul.
Oh,
I told you.
one of you guys said
Yeah.
like the Italian food in Paris is really good. And dude, it was like one of the best. Like when you order an Italian dish, like let's just say you order either a chicken or a veal or an eggplant, and you get a side of you want a side of penne with that, you want spaghetti with that, and it's always just like, dude, they gave a side of linguine that was some of the best. It was like their throwaway plate, and it was some of the best, freshest linguine I ever had. They had a dessert. Dude, me and Stacy shared a tiramisu, and the guy goes, "Can I just recommend you a dessert drink with that?" He goes, "It's free. It's on us." And dude, it was like this amaretto, and they put something in it to make the drink taste like a iced tiramisu. And my wife was fucked, dude. We were blown away. My kids were eating everything. It was
awesome.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. And the Indian food in London was good. They told me where to go. But we had some rough ones in London, okay?
Yeah, no, Indian food's what you got to go with. No,
we had to kiss a few frogs.
Chips. I don't know, dude. For a country that went around the world stealing all the spices or getting all the spices, I don't know where the fuck they put them. They definitely don't put them in their food.
I thought it was bullshit. I thought people were bullshit. I'm going, shut the fuck up, dude. It's London. It's going to be incredible. Everything's going to be incredible. I needed to talk to people. We had a great one at a steakhouse, and the gourmet Indian was top level. But, dude, I'm not going to lie. I had a couple dinners. Me and my wife were like, ooh. Like I said, Bill, we had to kiss a few frogs.
That traditional English breakfast, that bangers and mash, it's just like, whew. You want to start your day grumpy. Get a fucking, I'm sure like English people love it because they have the child sense memory, but those fucking pork and beans and everything is just, I gotta be honest with you, dude. I got traditional German breakfast was another rough one where they have the egg on that little, on the base. It looks like a little trophy, little hard boiled egg that you hit with that fucking silver spoon. It was probably owned by some Jewish person they killed. And it's yet to be reclaimed.
It was
those ones are rough. Those are rough, but no, Medit, you got to stay down the
dude.
I think obviously if you know where to go, but I also feel like just cuisine in general, Paul, has gone since the Food Network and all of these travel food shows. Like I was talking to a buddy of mine, like when we grew up, it was like places served like it was like burgers, hot dogs, chicken, this American, pot roast, shit like that. American fare, mashed potatoes and all of that shit. And then there was Chinese restaurants. Dude, there was no taco stands. There was no Mexican food, nothing in Massachusetts when I wouldn't even know where the fuck to go. I never even saw it.
Yeah.
When I was growing up. Now you go back, it's just like everything's, now it's like Asian infused this, blah, blah. Like the cuisine and the level that just the average person at home could cook. Like, dude, there was a lot of moms. Like, oh my God, you went over their fucking houses and just like they just turned water on, boiled it. Those Irish moms. Oh my God. Just throw some salted fucking red shit in this goddamn pot and it would come back. You put like mustard on it. It was like,
dude, one of the first meals we had in London, and we were so happy to be there. It's our first night. Right when I get there, the NFL Network sends a car, takes me to the set to do the thing with David Carr, where they wanted to talk about the Giants game. They said, bring your kids and your wife. So they're like Lucas and Stanley. Lucas Stanley, my cat. Lucas, Sophia, Stacy, they're right behind me. Lucas meets David Carr, who was on he was Eli's backup for the Super Bowl. Couldn't have been nicer to the kids. Everything is good. We're standing in that square. It was beautiful. Big Ben, the whole deal. And we're, let's go get our first meal. Dude, they gave me this like this chicken on a skewer that was overly well done. And there was just like this like coleslaw that was just overly mayo. It was just like slop.
Oh, milky.
and it was like slop. And I tried to go, maybe this is what it was, like a pita bread. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was dog food, man. And then that's when I was like, all right, I really got to start. I got to start asking some people. But then we had some really good meals. The people couldn't have been nicer. The shows were amazing, dude. I got to tell you, London. And I took Lucas to an English Premier League game. And dude, it was Stacy takes Sophia because, you know, Lucas looks like, Dad, we got to go see Chelsea, man. We got to go to a Premier League game. They're playing at 3:00. I'm like, buddy, we're going to Giants Packers tomorrow. Like, how much am I going to spoil? Like, you know, the tickets were like insane amount of money. And Stacy just goes, you know what? We're here. She's, I'm going to take Sophia to T and Mamma Mia, the play. You take them to Chelsea. So I take them and I'm sitting next to this woman. And she said, in the States, she goes, you sit together. That's mad. I go, what? She goes, so at a Premier League game, you're not allowed to have beers you could have beers outside the stadium and at concessions, but when you get to your seat, you're not allowed to hold a beer. You can't have beer in the stadium. And the opposing fans have a private entrance. So there's a guy going, if you're here for the Wolves, go here. The Wolves go here. So the Wolves are like yellow and black, and they go to this section. And then Chelsea is like the blue, the powder blue, and they go. And then like the Wolves corner has their chance. So everyone's like, if you take your boy, make sure he's not sitting here. He'll see the madness, but make sure he's not sitting here. By the time they told me all the sections I couldn't take my son, I had fucking courtside best seats. I spent a shitload of money, and Lucas was right there, and a ball during the game came to him in his hands. Like,
no way.
Yeah, he took it and and then some like old guy then took the ball and like kicked it drunk and went like this. Dude, the things they were screaming. Yeah, he's fucking shit. He's a cunt. Like, dude, and just like looking at my son, like, and Lucas, I'm like, buddy, listen, man, we're in England right now. This is a whole other thing.
Did he enjoy it?
Oh, dude, it was like he enjoyed it almost as much as the Giants, but the Giants winning is what made him go nuts. But it was amazing, man. It was amazing.
Yeah, no, there hasn't been any incidents. I don't think too bad, other than some, you know, violence or whatever. But I mean, like really bad shit in a long time over there. Thank God. But that's all left over. That's why they just can't have like fans of the other teams sitting amongst each other. It's funny that they talk about what fucking animals we are. I mean, I don't know. Like I look at them like that whole league is Philadelphia.
Dude, I've never seen the level of give a fuck about a regular season game in my life. Like the dying with every kick. When a kick misses and everyone goes, oh, it's like they go, dude, it's like a whole other thing out there, man. It really was. But dude, we went to the Queen, rest her soul. We went to her gravesite, man. Like there's like a line outside, like you see her final resting place. It was kind of amazing. We went to the Windsor Castle, man. And it was like, it was cool. And here's what I got from it. This is what I got.
Did any of those inbred cunts stick their head out the window?
No. Here's what I got from
They've been fucking in the same puddle for fucking hundreds of years, and it shows. Dude, Prince Charles with that fucking jughead. Oh, King Charles now. I mean, that guy's just, Jesus Christ.
No, dude.
He looks like he's out of a fairy tale.
He kind of is. Here's what I got out of this. The level of respect, like the Queen was like, dude, like this, to see her casket, like she was the shit. And like all of the locals would talk about it. All the Uber drivers would talk about, be like, she was the best. She did this. Snoop Dogg said that thing where Snoop Dogg was banned. He was banned from England. And he's like, you know who got me off, man? It's like fucking Queen. The Queen said, like, this man's done nothing wrong. Like they all loved her. And then as soon as you go down when you go down the list of the royals, it was just like, it was like Queen could do no wrong in them. And then it was just like, this. I was like, all right.
She didn't raise her kids right. I'm kidding. I don't know anything about any of